So I'm just warming up a little bit before I go work out, but enough about me. Let's talk some football. We have a big AFC South matchup that I feel like I just made the same video 2 weeks ago because I just did. We have the Tennessee Titans playing the Indianapolis Colts today. 2 weeks ago, the Colts beat up on the Titans. They actually beat them 34-17. The Titans did not look good last week. The Titans bounced back. They beat the Baltimore Ravens. I have nothing to do with this video. I just feel like I should point it out. COVID running rampant through their building. Their game against the Steelers got pushed to Tuesday, but enough about that. We're talking about the Titans and the Colts. So 2 weeks ago, Colts beat the Titans 34-17. Last week, the Colts beat the Packers in overtime. Heartbreaker for me as a Packers fan. And now this week, they're taking on the Titans again. So big momentum win last week for the Colts. Philip Rivers looked decent stat line, but against a better defense, some of the passes that he made against the Packers will get picked off. Packers just, I don't know what's going on with them. So stat-wise, Philip Rivers had a good game statistically, but as a guy who watched that whole game, there were some throws that against top-level defenses are going to get picked off because he threw a lot of floaters. The Titans came back after the loss to the Colts with a big win against the Ravens. Backs against the wall. It was almost like a must-win for them. And Derrick Henry sealed it in OT. So now they're going into this matchup, both riding a little bit of momentum. The Colts more so. Plus, they have the fact that they just beat the Titans 2 weeks ago. But I think it's going to be closer. I think the Titans are really going to try to establish Derrick Henry more. I think they did hand him the ball 2 weeks ago like over 20 times. And I mean, honestly, Ryan Tannehill is going to need to make some throws if the Titans want to win this game. He's going to need to make some throws. They can't rely strictly on Derrick Henry because the Colts' run defense is pretty good. It's very good. It's above average. So I think Derrick Henry did have 100 on him, but I mean, it wasn't a typical Derrick Henry game. So to take some pressure and to maybe move some guys out of the box, Ryan Tannehill needs to get hot. He needs to hit some passes early. If I'm the Titans, I'm coming out and I'm trying to gash him on that first drive. I'm trying to get Tannehill comfortable. I'm trying to get him completing some passes early on. I'm taking a couple shots because if we could loosen up the defense, Derrick Henry could do some work. And Ryan Tannehill, so far early on in the year when he pushed it downfield, was doing a very good job. He was completing some long passes down the field, and he actually had the highest average yards per completion up till 2 weeks ago. He might still, I don't know. I didn't look that up. But for them, I think Tannehill early needs to hit some plays so that way they could wear on him the second half of the game with Derrick Henry. If that happens, the Titans will win this game. If that does not happen, I think the Titans could still win this game because the Colts are actually without Jonathan Taylor. I'm pretty sure I saw yesterday that he is ruled out for this game. So it's going to be a lot of Wilkins and a lot of Nyheim Hines, who I was super impressed with the last time they played the Titans. Nyheim Hines, actually, he was the one that popped. So I think Nyheim Hines is poised to have a big game. Could have a big game, could flash a little bit, but again, it's a battle of quarterbacks. I think if Ryan Tannehill gets established early, it's a Titans game. If not, it's going to be a little tougher for them. The Colts could eke out a close one, but it all depends on how this first half goes. So Titans establish Ryan Tannehill so they could establish Derrick Henry as the game goes along. If that doesn't happen, I could see the Colts eking out a close one.